Alola everyone, it's the daily uploading Munch here, back with another episode of the game you beat a long time ago, and today we've actually made it to Po Town where we're going to be taking on Guzma once and for all, but Rotom actually has a question for us to start things off. Do you know the secret ability that Rotom has? Gee, I don't know. What does Rotom do, guys? Well, we possess various appliances, and the type depending on the appliance changes. Wow, that's totally wacky, and I didn't know that, but maybe you knew, and if you did, you should definitely leave a like down below for the return, yet again, of the series. I know it's been since last month since I uploaded, guys. Isn't that crazy? Because it's the 1st of February, that's kind of a joke, but it actually is true as well, which is kind of sad. But here we are, ready to take on Po Town, which is of course Team Skull's hideout. So we're going to be taking on quite a lot of these Team Skull's grunts, so get ready and get used to seeing this outfit. And actually the rain as well, which is kind of annoying, so... Oh wow, great, we're starting off with Bonemerang actually missing. But I finally decided that I'm not going to forget to heal our Pokemon, so I went for a couple of items. Rotom is no longer going to remind us to heal because I'm actually going to do it myself. As there we go, the Bonemerang actually destroys little Ekans. Not the toughest of trainers out here, these Team Skull grunts, but we're going to be taking on quite a lot of them today, I have a feeling. Of course, I have no idea what's inside of Po Town, but we're going to find out. That was also kind of a joke, because of course we've been here before. It's a little bit of deja vu here in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. What's up? You want to join Team Skull? That would actually be kind of awesome if they did allow you to join, which I guess we kind of can. We'll find out soon, but you're actually on the Island Challenge for real? Alright then, I get it. Came to laugh at us losers who gave up on the Island Challenge, huh? You showed up so suddenly and got the nerve to laugh at me? I guess so. I'm not really laughing, I don't think. Our character's always smiling, though, so I could see how they could hate on that. I'm not even joking. I think one time I mentioned this story, but I almost got beat up one time just for laughing, which is kind of crazy because these Team Skull grunts seemed ready to beat us up for literally laughing at them, even though I wasn't really laughing at anyone, just laughing, I guess, at my own self. So it's a little different. Either way, we got Scraggy and Pawniard out here, which is a pretty cool combo, and also one you can actually find in this route. I was debating when I got Bindi, which is of course our newest team member we got last episode. I was actually thinking Scraggy or Pawniard here might make good options as well, since they're all dark type, of course. And I was looking to get a new dark type Pokemon, because we do have Natural on the team, but I decided I wanted to be a little darker than that. We're just going all the way Shadow Realm. Anyway, we did get rushed down there by Pawniard, but I'm pretty sure Bonemerang's a little bit stronger, even getting the critical hit, so little dude's gonna go down looking like a beetle of some kind. I don't know if that's actually what he's based on. I think it's like samurai armor or some kind of crazy armor, but it's evolution, kind of like a Kamen Rider. I forgot its name right now, but I hate strong kids like you. I'm not letting you in. Wait, for real? They're actually blocking us out. You there, boy. Who? Seems to me you're trying to get into Po Town. You sure you've thought this through? You better be ready if you're thinking of coming in here. Ready to live as Team Skull, or ready to take on Team Skull. You really think you're ready for that? I'm definitely ready to join Team Skull, of course. I guess everyone has their own reasons. I've got mine too for doing what I do. I'll have them let you in. If you don't make it, I'll be sure your remains at least get back home. It's pretty morbid, dude. I don't think my remains are going to be going home anytime soon, though, because as you guys saw outside of Po Town, the Team Skull grunts are not the toughest opponents out here. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of them in here. What's this numbskull doing? What should we do? Forget about it. We've got this barnacle. We've got this barricade. Do you really want to bother moving it out of the way just for one kid? True. Well, can't argue with the truth, guys, so we're not getting through here. Not unless you find some path through. Well, way to give it away, buddy, because there is literally a path right here, but I'm pretty sure there's actually something on the other side. As Rotom just told us something, but I didn't pay attention quick enough, apparently. Pretty sure it was just about how many Team Skull grunts are in here, just slacking around, but yeah, it's pretty easy to get around these guys. Again, a little bit of deja vu, because this place is basically the same, except now we've got totem stickers in here. How crazy is that of an addition into the game? It's really changing it up. Dude, are you hard-headed? Your skull must be rock. You shouldn't have come in here, yo. Now I'm gonna make you regret it. Oh no! More blue-haired, I was about to say barbaricles, I don't know why. I guess he mentioned having a barbacle, which would have been pretty cool, especially since we're in the rain, but of course the Skull Grunts don't really get that strong of Pokemon, because they have to be grunts distinguished from their bosses, of course, who do have the evolved versions. Speaking of evolved versions, I totally forgot, but yeah, I was talking about B-Sharp and how it looks kind of like a Power Ranger slash Kamen Rider type of thing. It's pretty awesome, and it would have made an awesome addition to the team as well, but I think Crocodile will also be pretty amazing, ground and dark type of course, and it's got a really nice attack stat too, so we'll have 2 physical attacking Pokemon. Actually, we've got Darwin as well, so I think overall we've got a pretty balanced team, but Team Skull definitely doesn't. Barricader, no, we ain't letting you go. Oh wait, really? We've got to take on 2 of them in a row. Well, that's just excellent, because I love just taking on these skulls. Maybe the chains they wear are actually how many enemies they've defeated, meaning these skulls have actually only defeated 1. I don't know actually, because Guzma does wear the gold chain, and I feel like that would be like, you know, you've conquered so many trainers, you get the gold rank instead. I mean, I don't think the Team Skull Grunts really take it that serious, but it would be kind of cool if they had a ranking system, you know, like the Discord servers out here, or, you know, real communities like at school and stuff where you can climb the ranks. I mean, I guess online games have made that a lot more common, just having rankings at all. Either way, these Team Skull Grunts, like I said, they only got silver, so not too many wins out here. We needed that barricade after all. Come on, hold back a little bit. Really? They're complaining to me now. The Team Skull boss, he's hiding somewhere here in Po-Town, isn't he? Yes, he is, Rotom, and we're gonna go find him very soon. Pretty sure he must be at that very ominous looking mansion at the end of the street, but first, let's heal up our Pokemon, guys. Oh wait, ready for fly rhymes in your ear, yo? But yo, what are you doing here, yo? Yo, it's darker than dark right up here, yo. I'm getting scared like I met with a Fearow. Ain't nobody around, I'm feeling kinda down, but I'm still holding it down here in Po-Town. Yo, spin it, Spinda. They got the rhymes out here. This is pretty nice throwback as well. Listen up, intruder, she wants money, but I always eludes her. Wow, they're getting crazy out here with these rhymes. Team Skull represent, we can't pay the rent. Had a lot of fun, but our youth was misspent. This Pokemon Center is where we cower, but we can't pay the bills, so we got no power. If you give us $10, we'll help you out by healing your team before your next bout. Dang, sounds good, yo. Only 10 Poké-Dollars. They're really cheaping it out here, and I like their fly rhymes, so I guess the donation is pretty worth it there. We got to heal our Pokemon. Cash makes us perky, so even though you were a bit jerky, I'll heal up your team so you can do worky. Okay, I did not like that last bar. If you can even call those bars, these Team Skull Fire that they're spitting out here. But what's going on with Hypno and Spinda here? I feel like Hypno's literally hypnotizing Spinda, I guess. That makes sense with Spinda's eyes and all, but here's yet another totem sticker, which means we're almost at 30, and I think we get another new Pokemon then. But here at the Pokemon Center, I guess it's not till the post-game, but you can actually buy Team Skull's nice shirt, at least back in Pokemon Sun and Moon. So I wonder if in this game, might be able to buy something a little different, or maybe some extra stuff like the Team Skull hat. That would be pretty dope to wear on your character, but I don't think they ever really had it available in Sun and Moon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't. But before we head on and take on those other grunts, I'm pretty sure there's an optional area over here. Or maybe the other side was actually the optional area. Yeah, I guess it was. Oh well, just a little item that we missed. We can always head back and get it in a second, but for now, we got a Skull Grunt from the Kalos region. Pretty sure that's what it said, because it had bonjour, that's for sure. And I know some French out here equals Kalos, because that's apparently how Pokemon does it. I'm pretty sure the region is just based off Kalos, so they don't, like, they wouldn't actually speak French there. They would speak, like, Calosian or something. But, you know, bonjour, they're out here. There's actually people that speak Spanish in the Pokemon world, although that's only at the Game Freak headquarters, so kind of curious to see if maybe at some point they'd introduce some regions where a lot of people would speak Spanish, I guess. Could say the Kanto region was based on Japan, so maybe all those characters are meant to all speak Japanese, and it wasn't until they went to Unova that they would actually be able to actually speak English, I guess. But I'm getting too deep into the lore right here, just off of one guy saying bonjour, and Ilima was acting all high and mighty in Kalos. Is he actually from Kalos? I guess that would actually fit, because Ilima is a very, how do you say, glamorous type of guy, I guess. The people in Kalos, they love their fashion, if you guys remember. Yeah, I don't know if Ilima really likes fashion, but he just seems kind of fancy to me, you know. Most people in Kalos seem that way too, with all their castles and stuff. But anyway, got yet another grunt. You know, at this point, feels like we're just fighting the same guy over and over. But at least they got different Pokemon. Actually, Ekans was the very first Pokemon that we battled this episode, so this is literally not different at all. But this definitely is. Whoa, a Salandit's coming out. I wonder why all these Team Skullgrunts actually have male Salandits, because that means they'll never actually achieve the full potential. Because I think only, well, I know that only female Salandits can evolve to Salazzle. So I really just wonder why they don't, you know, get a couple more females out here. Maybe they just want to save the Pokemon for Plumeria and have all of these little male Salandits worship her Salazzle. I wouldn't be surprised, because that's kind of what they do in the wild. You see a bunch of Salazzle grouping around one, or my bad, a bunch of Salandit grouping around one Salazzle. You know, they worship the female out here in the wild. So I wouldn't be surprised if Team Skull Grunts also kind of do that. But we'll never find out, except, or unless they make an anime episode at some point. That would be kind of cool. I mean, I'm sure eventually they'll get up to it, but I think the Sun and Moon anime is getting pretty crazy at this point, actually. I saw something related to the Ultra Recon Squad, so I feel like they're making it Ultra already. But I'm not sure how far along they actually are, because I think, well, I did see Ash doing some of the trials, actually, so I know he's doing that, but I feel like this story is a lot different from the games this time around, so it'll be kind of interesting to at some point catch up with it, but I haven't really tried, to be honest, this time around. I saw, like, the first 3 episodes, I think, of the anime, and just wasn't really that into it. I don't know, the new animation style was definitely weird at first, so maybe it just takes a little bit of adjusting to, and then it'll be a-okay. The fight scenes were definitely a lot more smooth, I feel like, so they can get a lot more crazy with the new style. But here we have Marini. They're also switching it up a little bit out here in Team Skull, and guess what? I got a mean old Thunder Punch for you, actually. Love using this against those water types that think they've got the edge on you, but then they realize that an electric fist in your face is not exactly the best. Especially out here in the rain, actually, that Marini could have done some damage, so I'm glad we got the Fist of Thunder. But I think we're pretty close to entering the mansion here, which reminds me, what happened to that guy who was always calling people numbskulls or whatever? Wait, don't all the Team Skulls say numbskull? Or was that just Gladion? This dude is just waving over there, and the other guy is actually waving back at him, which is amazing. So we'll go talk to him in just a little bit, but for now, I don't think there's actually anything out here in the courtyard, unless there's actually some hidden items, like actually here, we got a little hole that leads to a smoke ball. Not exactly the best of items, and speaking of not the best, right now, Rotom is not in the best mood, so we're going to tap and accidentally do Rotolotto. I keep forgetting that I think you have to tap Rotom itself, like the red part, to get him to react. And if you tap his eyes, it actually does the Rotolotto, which I never seem to use, but it's actually pretty helpful. There's a power that even cuts the Pokemart's price, I think, so to celebrate, Rotom has come up with an awesome nickname for us. How about I call you Roto-O? Wow, Rotom, how did you come up with that one? I'm not sure that I really like it, though, so that's fine. I'll just stick to calling you Orange, as always. Doesn't really matter what I call you, because we're still best partners, eh? Yeah, Rotom, definitely. Buddy, we're best pals. A straight shooter, straight and simple as an arrow. I don't know what that means, but he doesn't want to battle, which is a-okay with me, because I'm only here to grab this totem sticker, of course. I've actually just noticed yet another one over here, so I'm pretty sure we... Oh, no, never mind. We can't get that just yet. We got to go from the side. And I just realized Rotom is yet again a little bit sad. I don't know why, though, but... Oh, there we go. He finally is cheered up. And what... How do you have Rotolotto ready again already, dude? That is actually insane. Because we, like, literally just did it. So, I don't know. I feel like there's supposed to be a cooldown. And also feel that I shouldn't be clicking the up button on the D-pad on accident, which is what, of course, our Charizard is mapped to. But here's another totem sticker. When we actually... What? There's 2 of them. Are you serious? Wait a second. There's 3 totem stickers, guys. There are actually 3 stacked on top of one another. this guy's literally just staring back for no reason. Like, he literally doesn't know what he's doing. I also like how they have a Grimer in the pool. I feel like that pool should be filling up, and this dude's got a lot of it in his mind right now. I bet a strong trainer like Guzma, he would be able to help me out, but what? I thought that was going to be like a cool Team Skull side quest. Anyway, here's one of the best items in the game, the Ice Stone, which can of course be used to evolve Vulpix into Alolan Ninetales there. Or I guess specifically Alolan Vulpix or Alolan Sandshrew. I'm not going to discriminate, you know. They're both awesome, but of course I prefer me some Alolan Vulpix. Actually, I guess I just really like Alolan Ninetales. Vulpix is okay. The Ice Fairy type really does it for me though. Like, by that I mean it's really powerful combination for special attacking. Plus you get the ability to summon snowstorms actually, which is pretty dope. Or I guess hailstorm technically, but hey, here we got a female Team Skull Grunt with still a male Salandit, I'm assuming, because at this point, with these levels, yeah, 38, this thing should have evolved by now. They do have pretty powerful Pokemon as far as levels go, but they really don't end up doing too much. Actually, this one here is setting up Nasty Plot, so it might be able to get some damage down. If it wasn't for the fact that we have Boomerang, and this thing is 4 times weak to it, so yeah, little Salandit's not going to be able to do much out here, unfortunately for you. Also got a Fomantis, and I've just realized that now that we're inside of the mansion finally, there's no more rain, so the rain has gone away, and that means that we can Flame Charge and make this Fomantis actually go away pretty easily as well. That was a pretty bad, I don't even know what there. Song? I don't know why I said sing, but yeah, definitely some kind of song, but we're not going to talk about it anymore. Let's instead venture into some of these rooms, which I'm sure are filled with more Team Skull Grunts, and actually this is something that we need. Today's Team Skull secret password, a poison jab, so we gotta collect 3 of these, of course, to be able to get to Master Guzma himself. You know, I'm still not sure if I should call him Guzma or Guzma. I feel like I've heard people say both, and this is exactly why I should be watching the Pokemon anime. What is up with this guy, by the way? We actually cannot interact with him. We can, however, interact with the bed, yet not sleep in it. You'd figure if this was a Pokemon game, you'd be able to sleep in the random bed, especially at the, you know, evil enemy's headquarters. There's always a bed you can sleep on, but instead, we got more people talking about Mr. Guzma with his Z-Power ring, a sort of handicap because he's too strong already. Wait, so he actually doesn't use it? I guess that's right. He never used his Z-move against us before. Last time we battled him, he didn't even use First Impression, I'm pretty sure, on Golisopod. So hopefully this time around, he's not feeling as greedy about his Z-Power usage. Though I'm pretty sure he's not actually going to use it. Either way, we got Trubbish coming out here. Oh, and before we take on Guzma, I should actually remember to switch up our Z-moves a little bit. Now that we're, I got kind of reminded of it by that other Skull Grunt out there. But this one here actually wants to battle us. And like I said, Trubbish here is going to be a little bit more annoying than I'm hoping for with the Toxic. I'm loving Nani, to be honest. I really like the Pokemon, Alolan Marowak overall, but it's a little bit slow, or too slow for my taste. But I guess it ends up making up for that lack of speed with the damages, especially literal trash. But let's see how it does against Houndour. Really scary out here. I know Houndoom is actually kind of scary, but little Houndour here, not exactly. I mean, it looks kind of like a normal dog, to be honest. Like, if it didn't have the firepower, I would probably confuse it for a regular old puppy, just, I guess, with a black mane. If you call dogs fur mane, I guess just black fur makes more sense. I don't know why I said mane, because that's what lions have. Dogs definitely don't have those, and neither do these Skull Grunts. By that I mean they're not really dominating out here like a lion would, I guess. But I believe in this closet, which is not a closet, it's actually another hallway, we can find a totem sticker. Wow! Already almost at 40, actually. I thought that at 30 we might get a call from Samson, you know, saying, come and get it. But actually we're going to get the secret password Tapu Koko instead. And always remember that a true Skull member always butts heads and answers with a hearty no. We got to keep that in mind because I actually messed that up so many times. When you go to do the passwords, you actually have to answer no to a very specific question we've got, which I kind of forgot right now. So I guess we'll have to wait and find out. I think we're almost through this mansion now, though. Oh, here's another one, though. I feel like I could have actually avoided him, or do we actually have to go over here to get the final password? I guess that question will be answered in just a little bit, because we're taking him on either way. And he's only got one Pokemon, so this shouldn't take very long, as it's actually Drowsy. So another one will bite the dust, as Nani's actually learning Stomping Tantrum right now. 75 power and 100 accuracy, which is, I guess, better than Boomerang because of the accuracy. But Boomerang can hit twice, so it technically does 50 damage twice, I guess. Stomping Tantrum, technically not more powerful, but definitely got the better accuracy there, and I want to try it out either way, because it's not really a move I've seen used too often, to be honest. I mean, I don't even know what Pokemon really learn it, aside from right now, Marowak learning it. I don't know what I'm looking around for here in the house. Was really expecting some kind of hidden item, but they didn't end up having any. There was also no password, so I guess we've got to keep looking around for that last, password. We're going to find the TM for Sludge Bomb, though, which is actually pretty amazing. A really powerful poison move, and I wonder if actually any of our Pokemon can learn it. Don't think so, but OMG, please don't tell me that's my Skull Tank you're wearing. Wow, things really haven't changed here, or around here at the Skull House, have they? It's a lovely aroma. Anyway, we should write our names on them so we don't mix them up. Hello, our names are all Grunt. What's the point? Do they really not go by their real names, like, with each other even? That's pretty funny, but a boy, I can't believe he was eavesdropping on us. Guess we'll have to teach him a lesson. Oh wait, I kind of forgot that these two actually battle you. I don't know if they both do, actually, now that I think about it. Pretty sure once we whoop her, the other one won't even really want to challenge us, but there's only one way to find out as she extends her hand yet again. Don't really know why they do that either, but at this point I'm questioning Team Skull a little bit too much. I mean, these people are really out here with Rattata, thinking that they can take us on somehow. Like, I'm pretty sure we've literally stomped and tantrumed all over this base so far with just Nani this episode. And she's still doing fine. I mean, I guess poison now, but pretty much A-okay aside from that. So there's our new attack. It looks pretty awesome with the animation. Literally throwing a tantrum there as the Rattata gets destroyed. Not really too unexpected, is it? Maybe to them, though. How embarrassing. I guess I really am just a grunt. That's sad, though. You should go by your real name, at least, you know, or maybe go by Grunt and then your real name. Like, fill in the blank, you know? But maybe that right is only reserved for the Team Skull bosses and admins, which is kind of messed up if you think about it. They literally strip you of your name if you join Team Skull. It's almost like a cult, but not really a cult. It's just an evil Pokemon team. Don't worry, guys. This is, you know, just for fun, I guess. Not sure how you really describe this as for fun, especially when you get to some of the darker teams like, I would say Team Flare actually was pretty dark, trying to commit mass genocide and all with the ultimate weapon, and holy moly, finally Nani's gonna go down. I don't know why. I guess I underestimated this Raticate a little bit, and we ended up going down there. It's because all that smack talk I talked earlier against Team Skull, and saying that Nani has literally just carried us through this entire Team Skull base so far, single-handedly. But of course, I guess I jinxed it. Nani had to go down, and now we gotta bring out the real weapon, which is Navy here with the disarming voice. To be honest, it's not doing the greatest of damages, but then again, it's disarming voice, and soon enough we should be able to get ourselves maybe Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam. I don't think we learned Moonblast actually, so we're gonna have to settle for getting that TM eventually. Ugh, her Skull Tank was too tight for me. It was so distracting that I lost. It's all her fault. You're really gonna blame the other girl after all that? And that's all they do. They're not even gonna give us an item. Jeez. Why am I fighting these people out here, guys? Do you ever organize the items and stuff in your bag, Orange? Oh yeah, neat and tidy, man, all the way. I know what you mean. Seeing all your TMs in numerical order is so satisfying. It actually is. I like the numerical order, but for the items, you know, having them by type is honestly a whole lot nicer, because it just saves a lot of time, honestly. Like, back in the day in Pokemon games, I guess really back in the day, you couldn't even store that many items. You'd have to, like, literally discard some on the floor to be able to pick more up. But eventually, as they advanced and they started having a whole bunch of items in the game, it was kind of hard to keep track of, you know, all the different ones, especially without them being so organized. They've always had tabs in the bag, but I mean, like, in the held item tab, for example, those are all mixed in with a whole bunch of other items, so it's nice to be able to organize them by typing. I really don't know why I'm going on about this. I guess I really enjoyed Rotom's questions, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the Rotom Dex is kind of a good feature. Like, I like just having him down there in the bottom screen as opposed to just the menu, I guess. It's nice to have a little guy just talking to you every once in a while. Maybe it's even better because I get to make more conversation about it, gives you more stuff to talk about. He's actually talking right now. Look at him going off right now. I literally don't know what he's talking about. But I do know that we have to take on yet another Skull Grunt to get this final password at last. And then we can move on to the big bad boss himself, the one that beats you down and never lets up. I think that's what he says at least. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. This dude is saying, come at me. The Skull Grunts, or I guess the female ones, put their hand down and extend it at you, and these dudes put it up like, come at me, bruh. Yet, they really shouldn't do that, because it's kind of just baiting them to get even more destroyed than usual, I guess. A bite is literally going to destroy this Haunter right here. Like, a bite, dude. It's not even that powerful of an attack. I hope you realize that, Skull Grunts. I don't know why I'm arguing with you right now. I just feel like you could probably be in a different career path. It might be a better use of your time. But who am I to say, guys? I'm sitting here actually playing this game, so could be a lot of other things that I could be using my time for, of course. But to be honest, I'd probably just be playing video games anyway, so this is definitely better, as we're getting screeched right now, and Seed Bomb didn't really do that much damage, so I'm not sure why I really went for that. You know what I should have done is probably just switch to Bindi a lot earlier on when I realized that it was a Grimer coming out, because Bindi is perfect against this matchup, being dark and ground type actually, so even going to be able to tank up this Crunch hopefully. Not too bad. And we also got the best ground move out there. Like, Dig, definitely top 10 Pokemon moves overall just in the world. I can't believe how powerful it is. I can't believe that it makes you dodge and attack. Like, we're wasting the Pokemon or the enemy's PP and attacking them at the same time. That's what I call efficiency, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why I'm trying to sell this like commercial right now, but Dig is pretty good, I guess. That Team Skull Grunt, though, wasn't that great. And, oh wow, Rotom's giving us advice, guys. If you're against a Pokemon with crazy HP, just poison it. Wow, what amazing advice, Rotom. Just poison it. I mean, that's actually pretty good because poison does more damage over time, especially toxic poison. But the final password is going to be Bounsweet. So let's try to remember the other two that we picked up earlier. Greetings, visitor. If you wish to meet with Master Guzma, then give me the 3 secret passwords. No. Is this what I was supposed to answer? Oh yeah, glad to see you've got no bones about obeying our sacred traditions. Oh, are you serious? I thought I was supposed to answer no, but I guess we are supposed to try to give him the password. So here we go. What's the first one? It was definitely Poison Jab. And today's second password, Bounsweet. We literally just got it. But seriously, what is the third password? Tapu Koko. Yes, those are the 3 passwords indeed, but are we sure about this? No! That one had an exclamation point, so that's how you know, guys. Yeah, you're one of us, bonehead. So now they really think we're Team Skull out here. It would be really cool if we could actually get the outfit. Again, like I said, would have been nice as a side quest for maybe one of those loner Team Skull Grunts outside. But Rotom, what are you doing yet again, dude? Just giving us this advice that we don't need. All I need in life are these totem stickers, guys. I'm telling you, they're gonna carry us to victory at some point. Pretty sure this girl here will also battle us, but we can also just kind of avoid her and head to the final room. Before we do, let's actually switch it up a little bit and maybe put natural up first. You know, we like to have that kind of camouflage to start it up. I don't know. Feel like it's a good strategy to just trick them a little bit so they don't know what Pokemon we're really starting off with. Plus, you'll never know what natural is going to be cosplaying these days. And here is the hated boss who beats you down and never lets up. Yeah, big bad Guzma is here. I don't really get you, kid, but at least this is a change of pace. It's not every day someone comes straight to me for a beating. I'm not here for you, actually. Huh? Then it's for Young Goose, I guess. How sweet of you to help a little sad girl. I'm really out here just risking everything for this Young Goose, though. Like, is it really worth it, guys? I don't know. You came all the way here just for that, huh? Can't you just watch out for your own Pokemon and stay out of other people's business? Well, not when your business is stealing little kids' Pokemon, dude. That is actually messed up, okay? You want to know what I do when some machine messes up? The first thing I do is give it a nice hard smack. I mean, most of the time I can smash it to pieces, but hey, what can you do? Now let's see if I can't fix you. Is Guzma literally saying he's gonna smack us? I'm pretty sure that's what he implied. Guzma, the adult leader of Team Skull, is literally the boss that beats you down. He said he's gonna smack a child. Whatever that means. Maybe it's just in a Pokemon battle. Maybe it's in real life. But then again, what's the difference? Because I guess in this world, Pokemon battles are literally real life. Anyway, we're going to be cosplaying apparently as Bindi today, which is great for us because that might bait Golisopod to go for... Oh wait, Golisopod's a bug type. And we're actually going to avoid the Razor Shell. I thought it would definitely go for first impression there, but it decided not to. And I think now it actually can't use it anymore because first impression, of course, can only be used on the first turn of the whole battle. Or I guess just the first turn that you send it out. But Natural's going to get really, really hurt by the Razor Shell, actually. So I think it's about that time. Let's switch it up to the best counter out here for Golisopod. Navy, of course, who literally doesn't have any attacks that are that good against Golisopod, actually. So not sure what we're doing out here, but I guess we're going for the Sparkling Aria, which... it definitely resists, but I think it'll still do some good damage. I guess that's just about as much as the other Pokemon was doing. Natural. But at least it does get that emergency exit ability out there, and Masquerain is actually going to come out, which I believe could actually be weak to Icy Wind. I always forget what type this Pokemon is, but yeah, it is. So this is great for us. Unless the Air Slash hits a little too hard. Okay, we're fine. I thought maybe it might have that flinching, but I think it's Air Slash that does. Unless that's the move it actually used. I don't know how, I already forgot, but I did somehow. Anyway, we get the speed fall on it, or speed drop, which is actually amazing, except that we're still slower, and it's gonna Air Slash once again. But it's not getting crits out here, and it's not flinching, so I don't know which one Air Slash could be, but thankfully, it didn't get the bonus effects there, and we took down Masquerain. No problem. There actually were quite a lot of problems, but I'm gonna say no problem, and we'll pretend it's all good. Loba's actually one of our quickest Pokemons, I feel. I don't know why I just said Pokemons, but we're going to roll with it and say that it's going to be able to outspeed Golisopod out here. And it's actually pretty good too, because if it goes for first impression now, it's against the rock type, so I wouldn't really recommend that to it. Let's go for the Rock Slide, and indeed we are quicker, so Loba, get them red eyes out there and finish it off like the blue dragon that it looks like. Wait a second, it's the red eyes black dragon. I don't know what kind of joke I was... Never mind, guys. It's time to take on Guzma's final Pokemon, Pinsir, which I don't think is going to be carrying anything like a Z-move, so I don't know if there's really too much to worry about at this point. But it does have Mold Breaker, and I don't think this thing has Earthquake or anything like that, so hopefully we'll be okay here, as it's actually got Storm Throw, even worse, wow. Okay, Loba's going to tank it up, though. That was actually a critical hit, too, so I guess we're A-okay. Could have even gone for a Fire Fang just to switch it up a little bit on him, but I feel like it's Rock Slide's A-okay. We're even going to get a critical hit. Definitely necessary there, I gotta say. But yeah, that is Guzma's final Pokemon. Bindi's even going to get a level up. And that is it. Gotta admit, that was great. I don't know what battle you watched, dude, but you were the one that kind of got smacked in that one, so... What is wrong with you? Yo, give that Pokemon back to the kid now. Ah, so it's as simple as that, huh? I knew in this world they don't actually fight, you know, they're just saying they're gonna smack you, but they really mean they're gonna have your Pokemon smack theirs. Or I guess the other way around, as this Skullgrunt is gonna get purely stared out of the room. I'm gonna beat you down one of these days, no matter whose help I need to do it. I wonder what that means, actually. Could he be hinting at a future collab? I don't know, but we're going to steal ourselves a Buginium Z from in here. I have no idea who it originally belonged to, but now it is definitely ours. And Rotom, we did it, buddy. We beat him. Why are you so sad? I guess he's got nothing to say this time around. And yeah, as you can see, this gal that was here, along with all the other Skull Grunts, actually, are gone. Wait, there's one guy still here. It's not like I joined Team Skull just because I couldn't finish my island challenge or nothing. I just thought it was great to get to run around and have fun with the boss in Plumeria. That actually does sound kind of fun, just chilling with the cool kids, I guess. You want to feel like you fit in somewhere, you know, some kind of group, some kind of community. And for some of these kids out here, they just want to be Team Skullgrunts, and I can't blame them. The digs are sweet. I don't know if digs is really another word for clothes, but that's what I meant to say. What is going on with this mysterious man? Have I got to thank you for this? That's right. I did it all by myself. Saved the little young goose. Thing must have been scared half to death if it's glad to see a wretch like me. Aw, you're not that bad, old man. You do have kind of a creepy stare, though. What a lot of hassle. A trial goer, huh? Figures. Look, I'm not gonna fight someone who is taking on Team Skull. I'll heal your Pokemon up, so go. Just go. Where are we supposed to go? We beat him, dude. We literally saved this town for you. Looking around now, seems like there are fewer Team Skull folks around today than usual. Huh. Guess some of them might have run off after seeing their boss get beat. But not all of them, I guess, so the town continues to be run by the delinquents. It's kind of unfair to call them that. I don't know if they've actually done anything bad. Though taking over a town, I don't know. Uncle Nanu! And here comes the noise again. So this is her uncle, huh? This guy's part of royalty, that means? Oh, I'm sorry. You must have been so scared, huh? Thanks, Orange. Really, you're really something. Uncle, you're a great police officer, aren't you? I really hope that you're keeping a good eye on things here. What else do you stay here for, if you're not putting a stop to these Team Skull shenanigans? This dude's just in it for the fun. Why is there an Oran Guru back there? The rent's real cheap. No one else is crazy enough to stay this close to Team Skull, after all. So this dude for real lives at the police station. Or I guess the police station might actually be his house. Anyway, what is this lady talking about? Back to the Ether House. Okay then, let's-a go. Wait, are we coming, or... I'll come back to see you again soon, Uncle. No one's asking me to. Wow. That was kind of savage. Come by the Ether House when you're done. Alrighty. Pokemon tucked up in their Pokeballs. Team Skull locked up in their little town. I wonder if either enjoys the experience. Well, we really don't know what it's like to be in a Pokeball, so I'm going to argue that the Pokemon are most likely having a good time. Or at least I guess you'd hope that, but maybe they're just actually bored out of their minds, just waiting around to be summoned. Either way, that is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you all for watching, and in the next one, I guess we'll find out what happens, because things in Ula Ula here are almost wrapped up. So, see ya next time.